Hey pals, it's Sassy Cassie and welcome back to another reaction video to Naruto Shippuden. As always, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy shinobi journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Naruto, I don't even know where to start. I mean, sure. They discover the secret behind fake Madara, Masked Man, Toby, probably Obito. They discover the secret behind his jutsu, and what he's really doing is just transporting the parts of his body that make contact with other people to a different dimension-ish type of thing. And then when Kakashi transports stuff to that same dimension, it ends up hitting him. So, not something I would have guessed, but Kakashi is like the only way this could happen is because we are linked. And the only way they could be linked, and the only way that, one, he's specifically calling out Kakashi for not recognizing faces, even though his face is covered. Two, him being a member of the Uchiha clan and having one Sharingan and one Sage of the Six Path Eyes, which I still want to know how that happened. And then three, the other thing, even though everyone's been really good and not giving anything away, most people are just like, you can figure this out. The evidence is there. You can do this, Cassie. And I'm like, can I? Can I? I really, in some kind of way, hope that I'm wrong. But the evidence is so stacked in this one direction. And if it's not, then this person, forget his name, Hoshimoto, right? The person that wrote Naruto is just very good at deceiving. And this is why I don't take anything at face value in this show. So I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm right. Let's watch this. And we're gonna start right away with hype music. Right, because now they're friends. Right. That was actually the nice little ending, but I forgot all about that because of everything else.
You just leave it be. There's no time to wallow in sentimentality. Your former subordinate Naruto has already jumped into action.
How foolish, attacking all by yourself.
Yo! Ah! Damn it!
That's so awesome! Woo!
You better not let all of this slow you down. Kakashi!
Now look at your student go.
Naruto, I'm glad you were my student. Let's
Yeah.
go. Guys! My dear rival! Now that's what I'm...
See, that's our real best friend right there.
Chakra. I only have a few shots left.
I don't
Probably
fear
gonna
a borrowed
turn.
power that cannot even string together a barrage. The true power of Kamui.
This Kamui and its timing. I can't
Watch
mess
and
it up.
learn.
I didn't realize their eyes were the same, but that makes sense because they came from the same person.
A bit late. How futile.
So you think. All you need is just a little bit of it.
You're...
In the other dimension.
I see that Kamui just now wasn't transporting the Rasengan, but the Shadow Clone itself.
Yeah.
Damn you, Kakashi!
Well.
No!
Is this the episode? We're gonna get a flashback? The opening, fine. Okay, so are we gonna get what happened to her? I'll go. Guy and Emisu were on the same team. That explains so much. So much. Still eating the candy. Choked on the candy. I love that we're getting all this flashback with like no sound. And this is one of the reasons why I liked Wally. A lot of people didn't like Wally, but I liked how impactful it was with like very few words. And I feel like giving them this space makes it powerful in its own way. Oh, the group get together to say congratulations or to pass stuff out. It's to celebrate Kakashi again. Oh, this poor guy. This poor guy.
As of today, Kakashi is a Jonin, just like I am.
Remember we were just talking about this the other day? When we discussed getting Kakashi a gift.
Right. And this led to this.
Yeah, thanks.
This one's from me. I made a personalized medkit for you. I adjusted a few things to make it easier to use.
Thanks.
What are you holding your hand out for?
A gift. I can't. I don't want to revisit this. I already know the truth, but I don't want to. Ugh. My heart feels heavy.
Fire style! Fireball jutsu!
We'll be taking this one with us.
I forget. Why did they want her again? Is it because she was a medical ninja?
But those who would abandon even one of their friends are worse than scum.
So how did he become like this? He suffered a lot. So I'm sure if he survived this whole incident, then it has made him question everything he thought he knew about his life.
But, oh, there's no way that you could have seen me.
Obito, how did...
All right, wasn't he struggling to use it before this? This was so long ago. So I watched this before I watched episode 1 because I was told to do that.
Whatever the village or anyone else may say, I think that you're a great Jonin. It's true. That's how I really feel. Please accept this.
I knew it. Can't even be surprised. I hate this.
Thought he was dead.
Yeah. How? How did he live? How did he survive? That's all I really want to know. His identity? Fine. I'm shocked.
You guys all right? Rin, Kakashi?
Obito!
So my thought is maybe he didn't die and he sat there and wallowed waiting to die. And when you have something that painful, you simply just start to deteriorate in your mind and think everything is hopeless and how much the world... I watched a similar show to this where they had a similar type of breakdown, which is the only reason I would think this. But
We all thought he was killed in action during the last war.
But if you were alive, why not come forward?
Because it's irrelevant whether I had survived or not.
Was it?
Although, I suppose, if you really want an answer...
Yeah, because you were found by somebody first. Because you wallowed in your death.
The
Because of
reason
Reed?
is because
Because of her.
you
Because he
let
didn't...
Reed die.
This was all for love!
So you're not going to condemn me?
What would I gain from criticizing this absurd reality?
So how did she die? Now that we know that she is dead.
World soon to end.
Kakashi-sensei! I don't know what happened between you two, but we can't afford to dwell on it right now! We can discuss it all later!
I mean, he's not wrong, but I also... Because they escaped. So then how did she die? Was it on another mission? Was it in that same war?
Only rests in our hands.
I have nothing more to talk to you about anyway. Stay tied down to this reality, fire style, and die! Bomb blast dance!
I love that he's had like 3 voice actors. Or maybe the same voice actor that's just really talented at manipulating their voice. Oh no. I gotta leave. I gotta go. Goodbye.
Looks like you're having fun over here. Obito.
So he knew. He knew and he told him, and that's why that happened, right? He was discovered by him. I should have known that it was because of that. My only question, or my only thought for this, for his thought process, his reasoning, is that she must have died in the same war. Because if she hadn't, then he wouldn't have been so quick. Like, if he was alive, if he came back to life, or however that worked, survived, and Reen was still alive, then he probably would have come forward or said, hey, I'm still alive. But if he was still alive, or, you know, he survived and then came back and Reen wasn't alive, unless he didn't come back, it took him a while to regrow appendages or however that works, experimentation, Frankenstein stuff, I don't know. But I should have known, because his whole motivation for a lot of stuff was her. And he was always losing out to Kakashi, so he's just gonna take over the world because Kakashi didn't keep his promise. That's crazy. I'm not saying that it's like crazy in the sense of crazy. I'm saying that's wild. That's crazy. Way far beyond anything I ever thought about. I'm gonna take over the world because my supposed best friend didn't keep his promise to me. Probably amongst other things. There probably was a wallowing bit. Because he went from being like this kid to being one of like the most powerful shinobi. And naturally he's here, which means he defeated the Kage, which I'm sure maybe the next episode we might do a little bit of a backtrack and we'll go back to that. But this sucks. Wow, it really does get worse before it gets better. But we all know it's gonna be okay. It's just hard right now. But man, I feel like this would have been such a, because like even if they didn't say his name, the fact that they just did that flashback, not only of stuff that we saw before, but of kind of a little few stuff that we didn't see before. We go back to the Kakashi episodes. That's just, yeah, we would have known by then. Like, or if I was really that tired, I could have just been like, I don't understand why we're showing this, but I figured it out. I guessed it. There was compelling evidence that just compiled against, or for, I should say, this theory. And I feel like it doesn't seem like I'm that shocked. I kind of am. As with many major events that happen in the show, I'm just in denial right now. I don't want to believe it. I also tend to smile a lot more when I'm upset. Hides how I feel on the inside. When I'm upset, when I'm scared, I'm just gonna smile about it. It's gonna be fine. And like I said, this show has made me skeptical of so many things. So this is going to be a very interesting last little bit of this show, because we theoretically still have 150 episodes left of Naruto, but there's a lot of filler in there that I know we're going to skip. Let's see. This is episode 343. So yeah, by the halfway point of the year, we'll be in the 400s. So we've got quite a journey ahead of us. This truly is like the longest day in existence, because we're still on the same day. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. So I'm really glad I'm taking a little break after this episode, because I need time to process. I'm just going to sit in my denial, as I usually do when major things happen. I'm in denial, and I'm not afraid to say it. So thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this crazy Shinobi journey. And until next time, bye.